Hello everybody, Painting Dad here, and I am going to be assembling miniatures today. Exciting day we have ahead of us. Let's see if we can get everything done I need to for assembly. Maybe we can start painting faster. Let's go ahead and jump in, and we're just going to get started. First thing I have are two of these neurolictors. So we're going to start painting, or start assembling these minis. Try to get these done. On to the next. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 5 more boxes of minis after these two. So let's get started and see how far we get. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Gabe Luna, good morning. How are you doing today? Starting with these pieces. Then we're just going to try to be quick assembling this stuff. Rather not work on this longer than I have to. Hey, Raja, Tomahawk Warrior, welcome in. I am doing well. Doing history teacher certification studying. Oh, that's cool. Luck with that. I originally went to school to be a history teacher. Yeah, well, that worked out. Put a new light in. I changed the camera angle. Yeah, my camera's in a different spot. So there is a lot more light, which I'm you know, constantly adjusting and figuring out to make this look better, but yeah. Desirant, welcome in. Has been a long time. How are you doing? Explains the light difference. Yeah. Yeah, trying to make the most of what I have here, but I've been like filming for YouTube videos, and I think I found it's easier just to keep this this camera where it is. And I kind of like this angle. It's a pretty easy angle, and it's easy to get like what I want and for everybody to see everything. So, and it makes filming really easy because I don't have to move my camera. Like I was literally filming stuff this morning from this angle, and just kind of, you know, stopped recording about 20 minutes ago and got my stream ready. And busy? Yeah. I am familiar with the Zangor models. What's your question, Tomahawk? Let's think. Down further. I have painted a couple squads of Zangors, I think, at this point. And kid number 3 months ago. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. But congrats, though. It's awesome. How does this fit? Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. Just want to see how it okay, so it wraps around. So then we can get our glue here. Made them purple fleshed. Yeah, I think what I used the last time I painted them more like the more of the classic color scheme, because I did them once in like red, but I didn't particularly like that color scheme. So but yeah, with the blue ones I focused on like Pro Acryl turquoise and dark turquoise and blue washes, and just really tried to yeah, to keep all the washes and tones like a nice like warm blue. There we go. Okay. All right. So next we need pieces 3, 4, 5, and 6. Thing isn't messing around. Yeah, your turquoise. If you want I think a good color to mix in for your highlights are 5. Ivory, like an ivory type color works well. Let's see, we did 4, we did 5. Where's number 6? 6, and we need piece number 3. It's like a body plate. There it is. All right. Any coincidence? I just started priming my Tyranids. Nice. There we go. Yeah, I have a whole bunch to assemble, so. Starting with the Neurolictors. And I think it's everything I am assembling and I'll be painting in this commission are all new Tyranid models. So new as of 10th edition. It should be a lot of fun comparing some old and new. Okay. Those pieces. Starting with this. Hey, Blue, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Glad you figured out the camera stuff. You were telling me your issue and like what setting you were on. I was like, man, I don't remember what setting I would put it on, but I probably put it on manual. That makes sense. We got things sorted, yeah. Yeah, definitely. This little claw. This little claw. Whole project. I threw them in completed projects. There you go. Streaming setup. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, Blue, I'm the same way, man. Yeah, I don't think I had messed with the settings on that camera for probably over a year. start with these. It's number 5. We'll go right here. My brush will get some glue in there. Piece number 6. 6 is the one that's like extended. Okay, do the same on this leg. Did enter a painting contest and place 2nd. Oh, nice. What mini did you enter? Congratulations. Tyranids, where your knees have claws. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Apparently the best Tyranid evolution can do here is giving individual like little finger claws on the knees of the minis. This next piece. I didn't expect this Neurolictor to just be one sprue though. Be crazy. I honestly didn't even know it was in its own package. That was different from the regular lictors, but yeah, there are 3 boxes. There's a lictor, a Neurolictor, and then Death Leaper zone. So okay, should fit right there. That's right. Let's get blue. I'm using the Tamiya Limonene, so the non-toxic Tamiya plastic cement. It's really well. Haven't had any issues with it. I wish the brush they gave you was a little smaller. That's probably my only complaint. Okay, got that. We can put the legs on. This leg, it fits right there. Okay, there's like a little slot for it to fit in. Good. There we go. Alright, next page. Piece 11 and 12. That's the bottom part of his head. We'll do piece 13. Yeah, he's, I mean, these guys are almost already done. So I'm working on painting a couple things for a YouTube video. Then I need to try to finish those Thousand Suns minis that I was painting. Face ring capped and just post them. Oh, cool. All right. Well, I'll take a look here in a minute. competition piece here. Glue on these little face tendrils, and then we hook. All right. This brain. Okay, looks like it fits on just like that. Get this angle. Okay. There we go. The other one. Wait for a bit. Work meetings and stuff, yeah. No problem, man. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? Yeah, we are assembling a bunch of Tyranids today. That's the goal, is to get all the Tyranids I have assembled. So just like that. I already had excess glue there. We're going to put a little more inside, though, to secure that. Finish my need commission. Oh yeah, probably. Yep. A lot going on. Hey, Tuvan. Welcome in. Oh. Okay. Let's take a look at our finished projects. Let's see this competition winning Space Marine Captain. Nice! Hey, he's got like, is that from a Lizardman kit? The head on the base, or what? Where's that from? It's an old Indominus mini. Great looking mini. Got actual little rotation going on there. It looks good, man. Looks good. It's a Croxagore head. Nice. Yeah, I love it. Fantastic work, and congrats again. Purple and black is a great color combination. So, yeah, looks awesome. Looks really good. Okay, we're looking at piece number 13 at this point. Yeah. You were painting Necrons, right? You had a Necron army? I remember your Necrons. With a lot of the jade color. Necrons and Tau, okay. My older brother texted me last night. He's like, hey, I've been making a Space Marine army list. I was like, oh really? Like, well, what are you planning on doing with that army list? He's like, well, I think I'm gonna buy something. He's like, I'm not sure what I'm buying first, but maybe a combat patrol, or I need like I need these minis, so I might buy these minis first. And so we ended up chatting about like what like kind of a good way of going about his purchasing for getting into Warhammer and stuff. Spider and 3 wraiths left. Yeah, not enough hours in a day. I get that. Yeah, I totally understand. A Scouts kill team with a purple color scheme. Nice. That's cool. I would have bought a couple of those Scout boxes if you were able to give all the mini sniper rifles. But the only need I have for snipers, or for Scouts, are as snipers for my my 30k army. So, bit unfortunate. Well, riding the high of the doubles tournament my buddy I went to on Saturday. How did you guys do on that? Sniper looks. I bet he does. Yeah, I bet he does. I just need like 10 of them, you know, and that's the problem. Piece number 10 and piece number 7. Putting the arms on this guy, or these guys. The second one I painted. Nice. Rio finished second. Oh, man. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Oh, well done. Yeah, yeah. That's really cool. Painting 2 of these is really nice. It gives just that extra little bit of time for that plastic cement to cure. Not seem like a lot, but a little bit of time makes a lot of difference. Just cool. Oh yeah, yeah, that is a cool mini. Yeah. Like I said, I would love even like that old box of Scouts. Like I would love to grab one of those. Little late on that, but it's hard to find STLs for Scouts also, which is pretty crazy. Spot these arms go into. This arm should be going. Not getting. That's it. There we go. All right. Put that arm in first. Death Guard and Chaos Spaceman. It's a good, like, that's a good pairing, too. It's, like, thematic. I'm appreciative of. You get a 3D printer. Yeah, 3D printers are nice. Nice. We face Death Watch and Guard tanks. Dang. Dark Eldar and Death Guard. And then Grey Knights and Guard tanks. Wow, okay. Nice, man. Last game seems like it was really close. Alright, piece number 9, piece number 8. Death Shroud, 3 Death Shroud, Plague Marines. Oh man. A tooth and nail for every point. Yeah, that's cool. Those are the best games in my opinion. The close games. Trying to get a game of Horus Heresy this weekend. If I'm able to find something. These were 2 dads who brought their sons their first tournament. Their kids finished last but got Player's Choice Award. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Gotta be super proud. That's cool. Alright. This on. Down and out. Go like that. One on this arm. And a Vashtor detachment. Yes, this is a Neurolictor. Yep. I have 2 of them. Not mine. This is commission, but 2 of them. But you also see the regular Lictor and the Death Leaper. Hopefully get all those assembled today. There we go. Lictor. No. Putting those together. Yeah. I can see. It's not horrible, but a little bit of trial and error. Okay. Stay put, please. for a tag team in a few weeks. I was wondering, we're only allowed to take 2 each since we play the 1,000-point attachments. Okay. Playing Chaos. Tay Gilliman is playing Chaos. I'm gonna be honest, I am a little disappointed. All right, 14-15 is last 2 pieces here. Plastic pile. A box pile. Have a sprue pile. I have a instructions pile. Tyranids and Chaos Knights. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Weapon skill, blitz skill. Contagion is clutch. I need to finish my ultras now. They're finally good. You should have been playing ultras this whole time, man. Then you could have capitalized them on them being good. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I like the good synergy like that. One local to me was selling a knight army. It was a ton of knights for like $250, and I was almost tempted to grab it. I have no need or desire for a knight army, but like basically the same cost as the new holiday set coming out with twice as much stuff. It was, yeah, it was 8 brigands or war dogs. What are they called? I don't remember what they're called. 8 armigers and two big knights. Yeah. It is a crazy good deal. This go up like this, or to come down. I think it comes like this. Yeah, yeah, but it's like, you know, I don't collect knights. I have way too much to paint at this point anyway, and I'm just like, it's not like, you know, someone else is gonna get a good deal, and hopefully they enjoy it and things painted up. Yeah, they're all unpainted too, which is what I would want. You know? Head spine thing. And we're doing the tail, which will go around. Wrap around both legs. Okay, just gonna have to like push it in a little bit. This way these the glue on here just to really secure it. It's that guy. He's not going to stand up. That's okay. We'll glue him to his base here in a minute. All right. And yeah, last thing. Let's get these bases. Scoot you back. One there, we'll scoot you back. And the neurolictors are done. Cool. Let's done. Let's put that to the side in that pile. And the next things we're getting out are we're getting out the biovores. We're actually assembling both of these as pyrovores. I assembled one of these yesterday just to check them out, and it's fairly simple. Didn't take me very long at all, so since I already have the idea of how they go together, I'll put them together. And they're on like a 2.5 mini sprues, but they also come with those little extra guys. Let's put the box down. Need the other instruction book. Alright. So let's get our bases out. We don't need to do the spore mine things for a while. I don't think we'll need these sprues for a minute. We'll get our instructions, and I think green side is the pyrovore, but we still put the main body together. So Troy, 5 smiles, just not for bugs. That's fair. I understand. So we're going to do this part first. Basically gets it to like this stage, and then you flip over, get the rest of the body. So we'll set that there. We'll get these sprues down, and we'll just start clipping pieces out. Piece number 1, where are you? Seriously, on the other sprue. This is, oh, they put different bodies that are, like, this one has 2 different sprues. That's a different sprue than this one. Weird. It's really annoying. Question for you on your commissions. When you're building a commission, do you get to pick the add-on bits, like which header stuff? I might ask them what they want. A lot of times they just let me choose. Tell me to pick what's cool, but sometimes they specify. So, most important thing when you're doing commissions is like communicating. Communicating what they want. Making sure that they're getting all the things they want. Yeah, you don't want to be guessing. You know, you don't want to make assumptions and just choose something, because 90% of the time you're going to be wrong with your assumption. Yeah, and sometimes that can be a little strange because, you know, if it's a kit I have never never assembled or painted, I won't know what's an option until I actually get it in my hands and I start assembling it. But you know, in that case, it might delay me a little bit. But to me, it's worth more to be delayed than to do the wrong thing. Especially something as, you know, semi-permanent as assembling the wrong part on a miniature. Something without a helmet? You can have it right back. I like painting faces, so it's fine. I don't like unhelmeted minis in my own armies. But yeah, I do like painting faces, so. Yeah, the helmets are just better overall. Like, they make sense to me, right? Like, that's the real thing, is that I don't want to put an option on that, you know, for my own minis that don't make sense. For you, this one. This Tamiya limonene is great. It's non-toxic, so you can glue for a long time, and there are no issues. I mean, it just smells like lemons. It smells like almost like Pledge, you know, like lemon cleaner. Five, and then 6 and 7. 7, 6. Seven, and there's 6. These together, and then we'll put the head on. Your scouts don't have helmets, yeah. I mean, if the model doesn't come with a helmet, then, you know, that's that. Like, that's the mini. And that's fine. Just like, if I have the option to choose a mini, you know, if it gives me the option of a helmet or unhelmeted mini, I'm going to choose the helmet. Apparently, the most egregious one that I've had pointed out to me is I gave Marnius Calgar his helmet, because he has a helmeted and unhelmeted version. And my thought is, why would someone as important as Calgar, who is like so necessary to everything in the Ultramarines, like, why would he go to war without his helmet on? Xenos are a little different too. So how is this supposed to go in here? You know, certain Xenos, like different, like Eldar and stuff, you're basically thinking like you know, they might have like crazy like tech force fields and stuff. Try this other first. This one make more sense. It's gotta go like up and in his mouth here. There we go. That's how it goes. Okay. Alright. He trusts his Iron Halo a lot. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I gave Gilliman his helmet too. Again, I like painting faces. It's just for my own minis, I would rather have the helmet. I think my 30k army, my Thousand Suns army, I have. I mean, I'm 9,000 points of painted Thousand Suns, and I have one actual Marine without a helmet. The only other mini without a helmet is Magnus, but he technically has a little helmet thing, but it doesn't like cover his face or anything, so doesn't stop. His helmet wouldn't stop either. I don't know, man. I don't know if there's just like if the force field like flickers or something, for like a fraction of a second. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you hate painting faces, then by all means. That's why I like Necrons are a good army. Because while they do have faces, it's not like it's not the same. Yeah. What war that helmet's on. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine a the strongest fighting force in the galaxy. They go into battle without their helmet. Okay. So this is the top. We're gonna set this head right in here. So just like that. Okay, next it's number 3 and 4. It's number 3. Okay, piece number 3 and 4. And then this will be it for the generic pieces. Main scheme for these going to be? No, they're not going to be box art. So, hey, Gosu, what's going on? Yeah, we got Tyranids. Next commission is Tyranids. For those of you who have been around for a little while, you might remember me painting. I've done a couple rounds of this commission, this army. We call them the synthwave Tyranids. So dark blue and dark purple are the main colors, but yeah, they're going to be highlighted to like a pretty extreme degree, and then yeah, we'll have cool like blue basing with like bright neon plants and stuff like that. So the nids, yeah, thanks, man, thanks. We should all pester Uzao to post pictures when he plays games with this army, so we can see them. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, they might be. There might be a picture on Instagram. Maybe. I actually posted something on Instagram this morning. I posted a picture of the Angron I painted at the beginning of this year. I do not know how to use Instagram. I don't understand what tags do. I feel like I should learn that. But I would be too embarrassed to like Google like how to use Instagram. Sick, yeah. I'm a boomer all the time. It makes sense to me, and it makes me angry. Those pics do hashtag. Yeah. Like, what do I hashtag here? Like, it feels weird. To like, you know, call out a company like, oh yeah, Monument Hobbies, like, look, I'm using your paints here. I don't know, that feels strange, but they probably appreciate it, right? Because it gives them like more of a platform. But it's very just random nonsense. Yeah, hashtag random nonsense. Yeah. Okay. Got this. Let's come back to this guy. It's gonna sit there. Hey, Lion Creative, what's going on, man? How have you been? Informer, welcome in, guys. You guys are doing well. We're assembling some Tyranids for our next commission. I don't know. Even if I get them all assembled today, I don't know if I'll be able to start painting them tomorrow. That might be a Thursday thing. I start painting them, but I'm going to try to, you know, put the pedal to the metal, putting these guys together. I have a bug problem. Yeah. Nasty bugs. All right. So we flip over to the green side, and we're going to start putting legs on the minis. So let's see. 10, 9, 8, and 29 cents. There's piece number 10. Over there, and there's piece 29. And there's number 9. The other guy. In the middle. That one, and the rest are on this sprue. The legs were a little finicky on the first one of these I put together, so just something to keep in. I've heard me talking on the phone with my stepdad. I think she figured out I was going to leave soon. She's trying to be super cuddly. That's funny. The painting posts I made are just hashtag Warhammer, hashtag Warhammer 40k. Insert my name here. Monument Hobbies Pro. Okay. Just like, yeah, just like all the nonsense that's like related to your post, right? Is that the idea? I don't know. Your wife knows more about posting on Instagram. You know how to use hashtags? Do they matter, or what to do? Okay. Okay. Yeah, just like puts it in a category. Right. Okay. I don't put hashtags on my post. Is that
like an Instagram thing?
Yeah, yeah. And so I don't
so
get
people
like
are like searching for, I don't know, more. Come up.
Yeah. Probably why I get like 5 likes on my my Instagram posts when I have 700 people following me. That's true. Hashtag no more hashtags. Yeah. There we go. Kyre, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And it does. I am very antisocial,
yeah. Go out and do things.
Yep, I hate doing things. It's why me and my wife get along so well. Why go out and do things when you can sit and paint and do things? Yeah. I can. Yep. Sit and do nothing. Hey, you raptor. How you doing? Well, maybe I'll post more pictures of pictures on Instagram. Time goes on. I don't want to post more than once a day. Is that weird, or I don't know. Asking. I don't know if it's weird or not. Should I be posting like 6 times a day? That seems.
What you should be doing, to be completely
that seems
honest,
annoying. Yeah. Who do I hear in the background? Yeah, it's the painting wife in the background. She has the day off today. Yeah, she does work occasionally. Yeah, she goes to work sometimes, but she has the day off. She's playing some video games. Someone said hi. My girl says hi. Fine, be tired after work. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing well though, my girl. Welcome in. Girlfriend keeps telling me I paint very well, but I'm very critical of my stuff. Yeah, we are normally our own, like, worst critics. That's just kind of the nature of, I think any kind of art is you're going to be the most critical of yourself because you know all of your mistakes. People are waving to you, painting life. Just like that. You know, first I need to get this, So this commission we're doing, we're painting a bunch of new Tyranid minis, and then we're gonna do some World Eaters after that. To indulge me, is it possible to remove green tape on the painting mat? I don't know why, but I'm not. So that green tape is a marker for me for my camera when I film. So, yeah. I realized I need to keep certain settings in place. And so what I did was I marked it on green tape. So I have these two pieces of tape here, and when I'm zoomed in painting, it'll just cut off those green the green tape, and so I know that my camera is in the right spot in the and zoomed in the proper amount. So here's what I'll do for you though. There, is that better? What happens when I stream on with Warhammer Twitch here is we got all the OCD people like a champ. Yeah, it's you're not crazy, Mydrol. You're not. It's fine. No, no one wants to see my tape. I'm doing well, former. How have you been? Fits in like that. Slicer works. I can start printing. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I have a print I need to do this week, so I understand. Okay, we're gonna get the next legs, and we're gonna try to be real quick. We need piece. Why did they? All right, 12 and 31 go together, and we have piece 30 and 11. Yeah, it makes perfect sense, right? This was number 11, goes in the middle here. Okay, Necrons, always there. Starting to get Crusade. Can't decide if I want to do Necrons again or use the Tau. I mean, they're both cool. They're both cool. I can't fault you for either of those. Which one? Okay, so which army is more painted, or which one sounds like more fun to paint? Is the Crusade, so you know you're going to be wanting to paint more minis. Kind of get ready for it, and as you go through, so. One of 11 and 30. Well, here's 11. Opportunity to make a force out of the backlog. Exactly, Shadow Sun. Yeah. Good way to kind of like encourage you to paint your minis, right? So if there's something you've been putting off, that's what you should do. Less Custodians or Thousand Suns are an option. My draw, if it makes you feel any better, I only zoomed out this far because I'm assembling models and not painting. I figure when I'm painting, I'll probably zoom in a little more. Whether I zoom in enough to completely eliminate the tape or not out of the picture, I don't know. Depends on what I'm painting, I guess. Okay. Glue these things together first. Right. And these pieces while those are drying. So really, the painting wife is staying home to make sure I'm actually working. That's what she's doing. She's suspicious. As long as the bills are paid. Yeah, a fun story. Our oven broke last night. That was cool.
Not cool.
It was like almost setting on fire. The heating element, like the baking heating element in our oven, we're just preheating the oven and it starts making a buzzing sound and glowing white hot in one spot. And we turned off the oven, like the actual like heating setting. It's an older oven too, so you know that means anything. But it was still glowing, and it was getting worse. It's so I ran and turned off the circuit breaker. Yeah, you can see the heating. Yeah, on ours you can see the heating element. Yeah. Yeah, is that dating our oven? That you can actually see the heating element on the bottom? Yeah. Let's see, how does this thing go in here? You know, I wonder if they have the sides on this backwards. See something. Right, let's just... It's strange how they want this leg to go on. Hey, welcome in, Retired 11B. A lot of them you can't. Yeah, never seen anything like that. Yeah, yeah. Well, so this is actually the it's the last like major appliance in our house that came with our house when we bought it. Okay, this is insane. I don't understand how this thing fits. Is it the wrong piece that goes here? It is. That's why. Because I'm putting the wrong piece back there. They had the way they had this mini turned around. It's confusing me. It should be this piece. But we bought our house almost 15 years ago. And I'm pretty sure this oven was fairly old when we bought our house. So I was joking with my parents about it last night, and my dad was wondering when, because it's an electric oven and stove and has a glass top on it. He was wondering how old are. He's like, I thought glass tops were pretty new. He's like, you must have one of the first like glass top models. It's like I don't think it's that old, but you know, maybe it is. So we're gonna try. We bought a new heating element for it. I'm gonna try to replace that, and if that doesn't work, we need to buy a new oven. I like these minis. They look very much like a real bug. In a way, like the size and their like, poses and stuff. Very interesting. New stove when I was a teenager, and it was a glass top. Yeah, yeah. Am I an electrician? No, no. Heating elements are really simple to replace, though. It's not like, you know, I know how to be like safer on electricity relatively, you know, and like, and the way you replace those heating elements, it's like a kind of unplug and plug in. So. Okay, we got those legs on. So now it's just its weird tail thing and cannon. Yeah, I'm definitely not an electrician. 25 and 26. Oh, fun. I'm excited. That's Painting Suns. So yeah, we you know, our oven breaks. I'm supposed to be cooking Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday. Yeah, just next Thursday. And yeah, Painting Sun's birthday's on Monday, so we got more craziness going on. So it's just I hope the heating element works. The difference, the only reason I'm trying that heating element is because it was $25 for a new one, as opposed to the you know, $600, $700, $800, $900 for a new stove. Germany, it's one of the few things with high voltage. Not to be touched with someone who knows who's not certified. It's America, man. We do all of our own repairs. No. Yeah, the stove, it's oh, I looked it up on YouTube. It's very much like you just there's two little bolts. You know, you pull it out, you take the wires off the ends, you put them on the new one, plug it back in. That's about it. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't work, then bite the bullet, buy a new stove. But yeah, no, I'm not super comfortable doing electrical work normally. I have done some minor things before, but repair doesn't work. Hopefully we can get a new one delivered. Time to make Thanksgiving dinner. Kind of sad I don't have my stove though. I use that thing a lot. Insurance ever gonna cover anything without oven again? No, no, I don't think that'll be the case. Yeah, me and my wife were kind of thinking like, you know, the oven, you know, when we have to replace it, we'll replace it. But again, the difference between a $25 fix and an almost $1,000 purchase is significant enough just to.
What oven are we getting?
I said almost $1,000, but it ended up being like $800 in that oven after taxes and everything. Okay, get that tail. We can put the tail on. Over this piece. Yep, okay. Unclip. Yeah, it's kind of how it is. There's like two screws that hold it in place. The wires just kind of unclip from it. Okay, so we got that. Now it's time for the cannon, and that's just two pieces. And then we just have the little spore mines. This is, yeah, 27, 20. Okay. Yeah, Tezzeret. That's the only reason I am willing to try it myself. Is because it's not me rewiring something in the oven. I'm actually surprised how few pieces these newer Tyranid minis are. Really curious about the Lictor minis. The Lictor I have Death Leaper and then the 10 Hormagaunts. Typically, the newer GW minis tend to be more pieces. So it's weird to have these boxes and they're, you know, this mini's maybe 20, 25 pieces. Cannon sits right. It's easy enough. Let's get these guys after that. The little spore mines. I don't know if the spore mines are necessary for this mini, but maybe the biovore that I already put together will end up using them. I don't know. Cool. This guy and his very interesting shaped cannon here. Tend to use a lot more glue on the base connections, especially on these minis where very few connection points. Probably come back like on these guys where there's a little bit of a gap. I'm going to put a little bit more glue to kind of fill in. Help secure it. This stuff will be covered up with basing material, so I'm not like concerned about ruining details at the very bottom of the mini. The Tamiya Extra Thin Cement is the best for this because it has that kind of capillary action where it'll actually get into the gaps a lot easier than this more gel consistency glue. Welcome back, Gosu. And T-Slayer, welcome guys. We finished the pyrovores. We're gonna get the little spore mines. What we're doing here, trying to reinforce points around the base a little bit. We're gonna let these guys sit. Them here, and then we're doing these 3 little spore mines. We're gonna double up on them. So just 6 bases. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Two, 36 and 34 bodies. These are just 2 pieces each. 3, number 37, number 35. Okay. First one. Next. This sounds like shenanigans. Finishing 4 kits in, an hour and a half is pretty solid. We'll put these sprues down in the sprue area. These are cool minis. These are cool minis. I'm looking forward to painting them. It's been a while since I painted this color scheme too, so. It's essentially just like 3 or 4 colors, but there's just a lot of highlighting that goes into it, so it can end up being pretty time consuming. And I think these newer minis having so many details on them, it's going to be more time consuming than like the old gargoyles or whatever. My mini Neurotyrant tokens. Oh, cool. These are cool little minis. Yeah. Okay, we got the main bodies. 2 pieces on this to trim. All right. Glue them. So I got these Tyranids. It's not a lot of minis based on quantity, but just a lot of like character minis. After this, we have some world eaters to paint. And it's a Vashtor. We'll be painting Vashtor, which would be cool. Any paint clump in the airbrush? Oh no. Yeah, that sucks. It's always terrible when that happens like in the middle of a session too. GW paint that? Yeah, yeah. Vallejo paint does that to me a lot too. When I airbrush with Vallejo. Not their metal colors, but the other stuff. Their normal acrylics. Like they'll clog pretty bad. They're mixing. All paints tend to do. I have better experience with different paints than others, but you know, obviously different factors that go into that. You like the airbrush range? The Vallejo airbrush range? I don't know if I have any specific Vallejo airbrush paints. What carapace on a lictor is tedious? Yeah. It is. It is. And I'm gonna have four lictors to paint. I painted an older lictor mini with this paint scheme. And it was time consuming. Especially what I'm doing, because I'm gonna be highlighting all the individual carapace and all that kind of stuff. Alright, well, we finished the pyrovores. So we'll scoot them to the side. We'll go ahead and get some of this plastic shaving out. We'll put our instruction booklet in the pile. Yeah, and then next we'll do the regular lictor next. But first, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. Then we'll be back to assembling minis. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. What is up, Archaic Hammer? How you doing, man? Trying for best painted in the German tournament next year. Biggest German tournament. Yeah, alright. Well, good luck. Good luck. Alright, let's get this lictor going. Yeah, I have no idea on the kind of advice to give to win a competition. For me, it's very much like, yeah, just do it. Do what's fun. As long as everyone's having fun, you know. Okay, got our base. Is it a 50mm base? Okay, put the box in the pile. Get the instructions out. Just one double sprue. Oh, wow, that's a cool pose. Look at that pose. I didn't know that existed. They don't show that on the box. Doing this one. I was going to do this one, but I'm doing this one. That is cool. He's like, he's got like his like linebacker pose here. Yeah, that one's good. All right, so let's see. Let's just take a look here. We have our general. Thing was the exclamation. Choose the variant. Oh, that's just the blue one. Okay, okay, that's not general. So we're just going straight in for the pink section. Yeah, it's a Blood Bowl pose. Yeah. That's great. Wow, those are great poses. But yeah, this definitely pink. We're doing pink. There's no difference in equipment or options. Like, he literally has one weapon and that's it. So you don't sit like, yeah. I think you can make him right or left-handed or something. I'm not sure. How that changes things, but we'll see. Doing well. Went home today, and I'm going to Little Caesars today. Nice. Yeah, my wife is home from work today as well. Oh no, our spore bike fell down. Okay, he's good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop these in half. A little easier. But we need 6, 8, 9, and 10. So there's 8. Part of a hoof. Part of a hoof. There's 9. Side over here. There's 10. There's multiple 10s. And there's multiple 9. Oh no. Oh no. Hope they're the same. This is number 6. This is what we need. Okay. Both legs will have the torso assembly to put together. Alright, so we'll get that. We'll get these one at a time. Give them a little bit of time to dry, because we're going to be moving a little quicker through this mini. I can already tell he's a lot more pieces than the previous minis we've assembled, so... And this is just the generic Lictor. We'll assemble Death Leaper here in a bit. We should get through Death Leaper. I don't know if we'll get through the Hormagaunts. Try though. Try. If for some reason I don't get these minis primed, ready for painting tomorrow, then we'll start painting them on Thursday. I'll make sure I get them done on Wednesday, all of our priming work. Oof. There we go. And just like that. nice little spiky toes here. Now you build them as well? Yeah, yeah. Part of the hobby, man. Build and paint. Start a Lictor test mini. Nice. Okay, there's first leg. Let's do second leg. Sure. So we need 12. Number 12. They reuse legs for different poses, which is cool. It's almost like they found okay, and then 9 and 10, all right. They found like a third pose they could make by mixing the first and second pieces. That's what it looks like to me. 13. Where is 13? Is it on this sprue? There's 14, there's 13. Sweet. Perfect. Which I love. I absolutely love that they were able to do that. All this stuff for dioramas and scale models, but building a mini sounds cool. Yeah. Yeah, they're right. I know building GW minis, they don't like... They don't make their kits with the building aspect in mind. So if you feel like if you're expecting like a fun experience like you would, you know, building a Gundam kit, look somewhere else. Like you're not gonna get that. They're very much like, you know, we want minis that look cool after they're painted. Their GW is normally really good about making paintable minis. If they're, you know, a little too detail heavy, but you're not gonna get like a straight up like, man, that mini was so much fun to build. I just can't wait to build more. That doesn't really happen. Okay. Hated building Gundam and Gundam-like minis compared to Warhammer. Okay, oh well, that's good to know. I just know like Gundam kits are made to like for you to like enjoy the building process. I guess whether you do or not is, you know, down to individual preference, like anything at the end of the day. But you know, that's the major part of the hobby for Gundam is building and then like posing and stuff. So all right. Both the legs down. Now we need 1, 2, 3, and 3. Makes perfect sense. That's all on the other sprue. Builders take more pride in building and posing their models than most. Yeah, yeah. Because that's like the hobby, right? Hey, Zombie Bunny, what's up? Push fit sucks. That's why to make my fingers hurt. That's fair, Kyre. Yeah, yeah. Totally fair. Piece number 2. A lot of pieces on this sprue. There's 3 and there's 3. Okay. It's my thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? Yeah, I've put together, I think, like 2 Gundam models, and I'm not like a fan of Gundam or anything, so, you know, it's not something I would choose just to go buy and put a kit together, but it is it's a very unique experience after being in this hobby for 20 plus years to pull out a Gundam kit, be like, wow, everything's color coded, and you know the instructions are like really well laid out, and the actual like building of the mini is the hobby. It has like a totally different feel. Tail, and then it's these two, both numbered 3. Could be the same piece. But unironically use pale sand. I'm so sorry. There we go. He's got little hip claws too. Crazy. So the way this guy fits in here. There we go. What a cool pose. I am excited. I'm excited for this mini. It's probably going to be like the worst mini to paint. This one there. Enough for just test fitting. Okay. Yeah, I know there was 2 just because I saw the on the back of the box they show 2 of the poses. They don't show this 3rd pose on the back of the box, which is depressing because this is the best pose. But you can have 3 generic lictors and all 3 of them look completely different. Okay, 17 and 20. 17 and then 18 and 30. But 18 on the right here. There is P. Okay, there's 20. There's 30. So we're going to trim these up, and these might take a second to figure out. But they end up connecting together. I'm going to give myself 2 weeks to paint all these. On top of doing other things in the background, so really these minis, there are 2 major colors that I have, and it's just the amount of time it takes to highlight these colors, because each one has, there's no washes, but each color has 2 highlights. Those 2 highlights take a fair amount of time. Yeah, these Tyranids are a commission. Yep. Okay, so let's try to hold this. That's how they show it in the picture. Go in this. Okay. Ooh, almost lost that. But it says it's optional. I don't know what the options are with this. I don't know what the options do either. Like, they don't tell you. So I'm going to glue these in. Manner in which they show. You just prime some minis? Nice. Okay, and this other one will be similar. I probably should have made sure. Just like that. Okay, and then these two halves. At the top, and then this right here. Okay. What I'll do is I'll fit this on here, right? Oh, I'm missing a piece. Look at this. I didn't even see this. When you put all this together. Piece number 4. I was like, where's that little, like, nub piece? Here it is. Alright, let's get that out. Glue that on there. A different color primer. Oh, I got same color as plastic. That's alright, man. Hey, you know you primed the minis. Nothing wrong with that. I have had that happen before. And the only time it's been a problem is when I stream. And I get non-stop comments about, are you painting unprimed minis? There we go. Alright, extra vertebrae. I don't know why they couldn't just put that many, as part of the sculpt. I also need this, let's see, piece number 14 and 19. So let's find 19. Looks like they're both going to be on the sprue. Yep, there's 19. 14 is this foot pad here. Bit of steel. I don't know if I got good coverage. As long as there's a light dusting. With primer, you don't need like a heavy coat with primer. So it's like that. Over priming it is when there's, you kind of start ruining the details. So if you can't see the details in the sculpt, then you over primed it. Right, priming is just, you just do a light dusting. That's it. There. Yes, like that. Okay. That'll mean he sits flat like that. Cool. Cool, and he can stand up on his own. That's good. You start making dinner. All right, Primarch, you have a good one. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. All right, while he is standing there, we're putting claws together. So doing both the claws, his main claws here, and then his arms. All right, let's get to it. 22, 25, 21. It's 21. Okay, putting these guys together. How does this arm go together? It's the bottom. Goes all to the bottom. Yeah, go. Okay, so it'll go right, just like that. Okay, and the next, right there. Okay, not too bad. First arm is together. Let's do that same stage on this next arm. I have 31, 32, and 36. One. It's 32. You know, I wonder too if you wanted more. I don't know if lictors can be taken in squads or what. You can take, more than 3. I wonder if you can mix and match the arms and stuff on these minis. I bet you can. I bet you can make 30 poses out of these lictors. I'm gonna paint up some bases for some finished minis I bought from a friend. Oh, cool. All right. Just skipping the mini painting step, huh? Nice, very cool. Got Secret Santa stuff in today. Nice. That's exciting. Anything good? combat patrol to build. That's awesome, man. What combat patrol? Mission I won, it's Parasite of Motrex, Tyranids, and a Gravis Captain. That's cool. I like the Gravis Captain mini. Death Guard, nice. Alright, so we got that. Now we need 28. 28. When we're at it, we'll do piece number 39. Hey, Otto. Or Otto. Otto 40k. Otto, welcome. So I got on Steam sale I bought Total War Pharaoh, which comes with the Dynasty expansion for free. And I've played a little bit and I really enjoy it. It's got like a lot of good like older historical Total War elements to it. But it's like Bronze Age. It's very cool. Misfit, good morning. Or good afternoon actually. Here it's the afternoon. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying Total War Pharaoh. I hope I have some time to play it more. Okay, we need 23. Elchorn, welcome in. Yeah, so Total War Pharaoh was like, it was ancient Egypt and like the Hittites. So you went up to like Anatolia basically from like Egypt, and like the Bronze Age. And like it seemed okay. Like I'm not like super interested in playing out that part of history with like that particular area. And then I think the game kind of bombed. And so what they did, they put up this huge expansion and basically overhauled the whole game and released it for free. Finger there. Yeah, that's right. But they released it for free as a free update for the game. It basically overhauls the whole game, and it adds in ancient Greece, so Bronze Age Greece and Troy. Mycenae and Troy, and it adds in the Sea Peoples, which if you're familiar with like Bronze Age history, there's this whole thing about the Sea People coming into all these like civilizations, just like invading out of nowhere and like wrecking everybody and like causing collapse like throughout the Mediterranean like civilizations. So you can play as the Sea Peoples. You can play as Canaanites, which is like really trippy to play as like Bronze Age Canaanites, and you can also play as like Sumerians, so like Babylon. So adds in a lot of cool stuff like that on top of like, you know, Hittites and so like Assyrians and Egyptians. Very interesting. Okay, 41 and 44. What glue do you use? I will show you in just a second. 44. This side said 41, right? Oh, that's 41. That's why. I use Tamiya limonene. That is the glue I use. Their limonene cement. What's this stuff? I used to use the extra thin cement. I used to use a lot of this stuff, but it's very toxic. And when you're assembling, 20, 30 minis at a time, or you're assembling for multiple hours, like, it really can damage your lungs and your brain. So I decided to switch over to some non-toxic alternatives, and the Tamiya limonene is really nice. It is more expensive, but if you don't want to deal with very strongly smelling toxic fumes, that's the way to go. My first foray into the hobby. Nurgle. Yeah, Nurgle. Okay, got a couple things. I'm going to put the little arms on first. Because it's harder to... It's like almost touching the ground. It's harder to put these little arms under the... underneath the bigger ones once they're already on, so... Plastic cement gives me headaches. Limonene does not. Yeah, exactly, Helltorn, exactly, yeah. I would recommend the limonene to people just for that reason. Yeah, there's no, it's literally, you're not breathing in acetone or however long you're working on your minis. Those. Okay. Go ahead and right here we pop some glue into this arm. Stick it on. Get this other one. Go like that. Okay. Yeah, I have testers non-toxic. Testers comes in the bottle, and it's harder for me to use that bottle. That was the first non-toxic cement I tried out. I really liked it. It's just it was difficult to use in the bottle that it comes in. So the Tamiya is nice because it comes in this and it has the little brush, and this is the cement I'm used to using. You have a lot more control over it instead of that little squeeze tube that like it's constantly flowing. Or no, I have this is what I have. I had this container right here. So I didn't like this container either because it takes forever for the glue to flow out, and then it's like way too much. So that's my only complaint about the testers, is the bottle is not as good in my opinion as you get out of the Tamiya. But that testers is a lot cheaper than what I can get the Tamiya for, just because of availability. So couple months until I'll have to take a break from building and painting. Just move into a new apartment. Dang, need some renovation. Hey, that's all right though. That's it's good things, And you have something to look forward to. If you enjoy doing the hobby stuff. It's the motivation to get the renovations done. Okay, so this goes down on the mini. Oh wow, a lot more space, nice. What happens when we have more space is we tend to fill it, so... go. What's next? We're on the next page here. Oh, we're almost done. Just his head. 4 parts for his head. Oh my gosh. 52, 53, 45, 49. There is 52. 53. Yeah, so we'll assemble Death Leaper next. Okay. This part of your head sits just like that. How do you know what to scrap and what not to scrap? I may have missed yours. Oh, I'm sorry. I may have just totally missed that question. What to scrap and what not to scrap. What context? Not sure. I didn't see your question. Are you talking about like what parts I trim off with the knife or what? This head, and then trim this neck piece. Oh, what to scrape? Okay. So when you clip these minis off the sprues, you can see there's like these little like gates or whatever that connect the miniature to the actual sprue itself. When you clip those off with a pair of clippers, there's always like a little nub left. And so that's normally what I'm scraping, is I'm kind of trimming that nub down so everything's flush, so you get all that detail back again. So like this spot, you know, like you'd scrape that down after you clip it and everything. And you could theoretically just use your knife to get the minis off the sprue, but that's super dangerous and difficult. It's a really good way to cut yourself. Another thing to look for on miniatures are called mold lines. It's like this, you know, when you look at this is like a plastic injection mold. You want to look at it, if you look at it from like this angle right here, it's 2 metal plates that come together and then they're injected with liquid plastic that, you know, dries out, cures and everything. Sometimes what happens is a lot of times those 2 metal plates are not like airtight, So you'll have these tiny little bits of like this little line that kind of sticks out around the minis, like right where those would meet. And these Tyranids have been great. I don't see any mold lines on these minis, but if you do see mold lines, you can take your knife and you can gently scrape those mold lines off. It puts that detail back into them, you know, because when you paint those mold lines, they show up a lot when you paint them, and it, you know, looks like you got big crazy mold lines. So correct. That doesn't look correct. Okay. Yeah, Gosu, I'm thinking kind of similar. They're really good. I haven't seen a mold line on any of these kits I've assembled. Oh, there we go. We got linebacker here. Linebacker Lictor. Very gently put some glue on the bottom of this base and on his hooves, because I think GW doesn't know how to come up with designs for alien feet, so they just make them all hooves. There we go. What a sick mini. Oh, that's so cool looking. He's sliding around. But man, what a cool pose. Yeah. Alright. It's Death Leaper time, guys. We're gonna go assemble Death Leaper. So first of all, we're gonna put all of our extra sprue pieces. We have them in our pile. And then we have Mr. Flesh Cape himself, but it's his own flesh, which is really weird for Warhammer. Normally everybody's wearing everybody else's skin as a cape, but he's got his own skin. Yeah, this is the that we're putting together. He's gonna be a lot more complicated. Under the age of the mold. Yeah, normally newer minis have less mold lines. I don't think that is 100% the case, but yeah, you would be right, Helchor. Normally it's older minis as the molds get used more. They tend to form, you know, little gaps and everything. I've put some GW minis together and newer that have some atrocious mold lines, though. Also, nothing anyone ever says is a hard and fast rule. So, wait a second. Oh, this was the Tyranid, the Lictor. So I was like, I just have pulled out a Lictor booklet? No. You got Death Leaper here. Oh my gosh. There's no options for him. So what you see is what you get with assembling this mini. The base is going to be last. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Man, Lictor is cool. So cool. Okay, we're going to start with pieces. Wow, they actually go 1 through 6, 1 through 7, 8, 9, 10. This mini is actually going in order. My mind is blown. The numbers actually working out like they're supposed to. Let's clip these out in order. We got piece number 1 right here. It's in order. Yeah, it truly is a miracle of science. This is like the most significant thing to have happened in a very long time from GW. Piece number 2, we'll put you on that side. Sorry, here, I'm keeping my pieces in order here. Piece number 3. I use Lego rules when I read through instructions and get my pieces ready and try to assemble. So I don't know if you guys understand, but I try to lay out everything in the orientation that GW does to make sure things fit. But that also includes, you know, when I'm clipping pieces, I make sure those pieces are, you know, in the right spot. So this is your right claw, this is the left claw, and that's the middle piece. And then piece number 4 here will be after. We'll set that to the side. So it's just these first 3 first. ChatGPT, yeah. Nothing is more advanced than GW actually numbering in order.
First of all, let me take just a moment to thank you for allowing me back into your home.
Hey, Samrun, welcome. Thank you for the follow. How are you today? Okay. Looks like a little dinosaur. Like a little Brachiosaurus. You guys see it? Do you see the Brachiosaurus piece? I hope you do. Yeah, good, good. I'm glad. Thanks, Gosu. Is that fitting? There we go. Okay. All right. Have that. Let's get piece number 4. Okay, and it should fit somehow right on the Brachiosaurus piece here. Oh, got it. Nub. Just like that. Okay. Right there. Okay. Now let's look for piece number 5 and 6. Piece number 5. Left side piece and 6. That's alright. Pick up Neurolictor or Death Leaper. Oh, it does. They do a Black Friday sale. That's cool. Yeah, the Neurolictor Mini is okay. I'm not as much of a fan of that one. The regular Lictor, though, I am impressed. Yeah, I can name maybe like 5 minis from GW that I would buy just to paint, not to do anything with. And I think the Lictor just made that list. We'll see how I feel after I paint it for somebody else, but looking mini. Okay. So these pieces now, it looks like just like that. chest spikes are the giveaway. These are not mine. These are a commission. So this is not me painting for fun or anything. This one's business. All right, number 7 is his giant tail. All right. His tail goes down here. Okay, this connection is breaking my brain here. Let's see. Just like that. Okay. Very sketchy connection for these two pieces, but okay, I'll set you down, and now we are on first leg and a piece of his cape. Start with his leg, because there's a lot of pieces on this leg. So piece number 8. Eight through 12 is what it looks like. So 8. And you go in the upper left. 11 goes on the right, and then 12 goes on the lower left. A chance, depending on what I get done today and this afternoon, whether I am painting tomorrow, painting Tyranids tomorrow, or painting something else tomorrow. Okay. Got all of that. It has a knee spike. That's all. So start with 10. Got his hoof. claw. Have his last one on. That'll get a minute to dry while we assemble half of his cape. Okay. There's the leg. I need 14. All right. They fit together really nicely. Wow, it's a really nice fit. That's a really nice fit for like a cape. Man, what a nice kit. And it should fit right around. Yeah, it'll fit right in there. Go ahead, and we just need to spots here. That is pretty fantastic. And then this leg, this maybe should have gone in first. It didn't tell me. Didn't tell me either way. Side it does. Okay, okay, no, so it shouldn't have gone first. Right. His cape's on the inside of his leg. Strange. Okay, let's get the next side. Next leg. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20, 21. Go through 19 first. You have to remember there's no options on this mini, so I'm going to end up using every piece. bottom, right, left. $18 is the lower right. Yeah, yeah, welcome in. Yeah, Hungry Bugs indeed. We have Death Leaper is what we're working on at the moment. Has so far been pleasantly nice kit to assemble. Recognize the cloak. Yeah, the weird skin cloak. This piece on. Trim and glue these pieces one at a time. Just in here, I think that's it. Best fit. Little claws. Easily been part of a bigger piece. Yeah. Yeah, I've assembled a whole bunch of stuff today. Put together 2 neurolictors, 2 pyrovores with the accompanying spore mines. I don't know if the pyrovores use spore mines or not, but they're part of the kit, so assembling and painting them, and a lictor. We'll work on the Death Leaper, and whatever time we have left, we might get started on some Hormagaunts. So. Yeah, I don't know, like, I have, this is a commission I'm doing, and as part of it, I have 3 of those kits. So one of them is a biovore, the other 2 are pyrovores. But, I'm not sure if he'll need more than 3 anyway, so I'm gonna assemble and paint them. Who knows? Maybe they'll be absolutely horrible to paint, and I'm just going to be miserable the whole time. But right, we need 20 and 21. We got 20 here. It's actually piece 21 right there. Well, you know what? He's getting 9 of them. Maybe the next edition you can buy spore mines on their own again. Just drop them in. Who knows? I remember 40k when you could just buy spore mines and deep strike them. Oh, you can? Oh, cool. Well, there we go then. Well, you know what? We go for fun here, alright? Okay, let's see. This goes this way, that goes that way. This fits right in there, yeah. I have done my time as a competitive tabletop gamer. It's just not as fun anymore. Does it really say it wants me to connect? Other side of the leg here first. It's had something. Another thing about just like 40K in particular, you never know what's going to be competitive 6 months from now or 4 months from now. So I always tell people anyway, like never especially like your first army and stuff, never plan it out based on like, you know, ooh, is this army good? Are these units good? Like never do that, because that changes so often that you know, by the time you get your minis and you assemble and paint them and like you start playing games with them, everything can change. So I always tell people, you know, pick what's cool, pick what looks like fun to paint, pick what looks awesome, like do the fun things. And you know, it'll swing around eventually to where things will be good. Eventually. You know. Maybe not everything that you have at once will be good, but crap. Balls aren't staying on. Yeah, everything kind of gets its day in the sun at some point, unless you're an Imperial Fist fan. Then your army will never be good, unless you're playing Heresy. They're broken in Heresy, but yeah. Well, the difference between 40K and Heresy though is 40K doesn't get updates. Horus Heresy gets an update every, or sorry, Heresy doesn't get updates. 40K gets updates every couple months. But even then, Heresy isn't a competitive game. It is definitely not a game where like you should be playing to win. How's this leg supposed to go? I think that's kind of slots up there. Okay. Alright, I think we got it. Heresy is a means for all the old men who used to play 40K before the big changes happened. It's the outlet for them to play a game that they want to play. Flush. Of the old. Yeah. Hey, it's Bear Gaming. Welcome in, guys. I hope you're having a great afternoon though. Okay, got skin cloak, the only ethical skin cloak here. We need piece 23. We start on the big claws now. I am doing wonderfully. Yeah. Having a good time assembling Tyranids. Bunch of new Tyranid minis too, so it's fun. Okay, let's trim pieces. Yeah, how are you doing today? Bear Gaming. Did. All right. Pieces. Figure out how this goes on because it's a little strange. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Have, of course, a little outer claw. They're the ultimate faction of appendages on appendages. All right, there's one. I think once we put it on, I'm going to wait to put that on. I'm going to put both of these on at the same time. So get this other arm ready. It's 25, 26, 27. Anything you're excited to see for tabletop wargaming in general, Warhammer or not? I'm curious about Friday. Friday is the yet another announcement stream from GW. I'm always looking for what the next Horus Heresy release is because that's kind of my jam right now. So I'm interested in that. Also seeing new Imperial Guard. I do like Death Corps of Krieg, so hopefully they have some really cool stuff coming. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's like the Warhammer side of it. Probably the stuff I'm looking forward to. The other games. I mean, Star Wars Legion has some releases coming out in a couple months. That'll be cool to see. I don't know if I'll be jumping in on Star Wars Legion stuff anytime soon, but new soldiers and stuff is always good. Yeah, Krieg is exciting. That's know, Krieg kind of made their presence, and I feel like should have been a much bigger part of current guard than they are. So be nice seeing them get their day in the sun, right? Like that. I just hope that codex is interesting. I haven't been like super impressed with 10th edition codexes and the variety. So it has not been like my favorite edition, I will say. Yeah, I have a couple Star Wars Legion armies. Yeah, I have a lot of like random Rebel minis. I have a clone army, so a Grand Army of the Republic. And then I have my biggest army is my droids. So there we go. So that guy. I have a pretty decent sized droid army. I collect Legion stuff sporadically. So I kind of get in a mood, or I want to join a league that's happening locally or something, and so I'll update my whole Legion army. I'll buy all all the stuff that's released since I've played, and then I'll kind of be done with it when I'm done at that point. Okay, what a weird way. His arms. Yeah, they're great looking minis though. Shatterpoint is not as interesting to me. I'm not as much of a fan of like skirmish games anyway, but yeah, I just I watched a couple battle reports for Shatterpoint, and I didn't particularly like what I saw, and then there was like the way they kind of separated out boxes was, oh no, okay, this is gonna be difficult because I have to put, yeah, they should have had you put these sockets in for the actual minis. I don't know. Feel like they were. Yeah, so with Shatterpoint, a couple things. First of all, like, I'm a Legion player, so I'm a lot more of a fan of like the grand strategy games. Like the larger the scale game, the better. In the sense of like, more minis on the table, more immersive it is for me. So that alone, like, makes Shatterpoint kind of take some points away from Shatterpoint. The gameplay itself was really really strange to watch. I felt like I was watching and I know it's different for different games. I have played a lot of like Fantasy Flight Star Wars games. I was a huge Armada player. I played like competitive like Armada. I played a lot of X-Wing. I've played a lot of Legion. And so like I'm familiar with like the naming conventions and the styles of like those Fantasy Flight / AMG games. And watching the Shatterpoint battle report, I felt like I was watching Interdimensional Cable. And it was just like, you move here and then you end the round, and after 6 rounds it's a turn, and after 3 turns we have a like a phase, and then after 4 phases we have and it's like just a lot of like weird terms that they just kept combining, and like it was just a weird experience to watch. And again, I have played a lot of similar style games. Just that one didn't appeal to me so much. Yeah, and you know, people that play it say it's not clunky and it's, you know, and it plays well and everything, which is fine. It's just, man, thought it was gonna start talking about, you know, the Dingle Bop and what you do. It's just, it was crazy watching the gameplay. Trying to give these a little bit of time to set. Is Minnie able to stand up? He's just like literally not able to take care of himself here. It will be gentle. Just need piece 28. Are we finally on this other sprue? We're finally gonna grab this other sprue. Yeah, I was originally, when they announced the game and they showed off a lot of the expansions. It's really cool, really characterful. You know, Star Wars has a lot of like cool characters and stuff. They showed off the Ghost Crew, like, you know, Spectre 1 through 6, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm totally getting the Ghost Crew, and I'm gonna paint the Ghost Crew. Whether I play this game, if I decide to play the game, I'll just play the Ghost Crew. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, I want to play. You know, I want to get these minis and paint them. And they showed them off, like, look, we have the Crew of the Ghost, and look at this set that we're making. And I was like, sweet. You know, I'll buy a set of Shatterpoint minis. That'd be totally cool. And then when they actually, you know, went to release the set, it turns out the set is, it's 2 sets that you have to buy. So, you know, instead of one like $40 or $50 set, it's $100 just for the 6 minis. You know, you're when you're in, you know you're in. Yeah, that makes sense though. Like, if you know, if you enjoy it, that's, you know, that's what it is. What it is, right? Little piece. Let's flip these. And so, oh my gosh. There's like 10 more pieces on this page, so let's very carefully set you down again. All right, 29 and 30. All right, Blue, welcome back. Yeah, and you know, I never hold anything against people for playing games I don't play. You know, I don't play Age of Sigmar. I don't like Age of Sigmar really at all, but it's totally cool. People enjoy that game. People enjoy the setting and everything. That's fine. I will happily paint Age of Sigmar minis for people. 33, which is his head tail. This is like the what is it? Love, Death, and Robots. The Sunny animation where she like possesses the monster and they do like the underground monster fights. And her monster has the cool like stabby head tail thing. Yeah, no reason to yuck someone else's yum, yeah. I mean, probably not the phrase I would use in context of miniature gaming. I mean, unless you're like a huge fan of like Kingdom Death or something, then I guess that phrase is appropriate, but How's your day going, Blue? Going well. Bit slow? Yeah. Stand. So we learned while you're gone, Blue, we learned that the basic Lictor Mini has not 2 but 3 different poses that you can assemble. Box up giveaway minis tagging out the door. Oh, cool. Very cool. You're like 4 months behind? Oh no. Yeah, so give me just a minute. I'll show you the lictor that we chose, the pose that we chose for not our lictor, I guess it's someone else's lictor, but Gracious One too. Oh man. Just realized, hold on. There's some really bad mold lines right on this. It's one part. Quick. Huh. Okay. Got those. Where does the little head tail? Sit inside? No, I don't think so. They don't show you how it connects. It's really weird. Huh. What a strange piece. Turn, is that why? Does it fit right there? Almost seems like it fits right there, like off to the side. That is not flush. Whoa, that is crazy bad. Why is that a thing? Sat down and did it. Must be over. Yeah, yeah. I understand, Blue. There's gotta be a way for this thing to fit on here, but it barely shows you how it connects. so I can't see the way this sits flush. It's gotta be like that. But all right, we'll do that in a few minutes. And he was going really strong for a while, and now it's becoming difficult. Okay, let's get our next pieces out. 34 and 35. And then maybe this will help us figure out that other head tail thing goes. So to repair. Yeah. Regia, if you've never got a miniature in the mail from Crucial Blue, he overpacks stuff. I think that's a bit of an understatement too. Like, it is the most well-packed and secure miniature you will ever get in the mail. I mean, it's a statement of fact, dude. That's what it is. I put this piece on. I wonder if I can slip. It does go in the middle. Okay. This whole time. Oh, I gotta show you the lictor pose. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. You go there. All right. This is the lictor. It's like a hidden pose they don't tell people about. How awesome is that? There's no pictures of this one on the box. But it's like the Blood Bowl version, like a linebacker lictor. It's so cool. Yeah. Because there's like a crouched one, and there's one that's like standing up like Death Leaper is here. But then they don't show you this other one. Got that. This head. There. I really need to make up this dude's base. I don't know why they put the base as the final thing. Oh, okay, we're almost done. Just the two halves of his head. Yeah, and then his base. Okay, okay, well, there we go. Assume is 36 and 37. Again, he doesn't have options. Also, I have this 44 piece. I need to figure out what that is. Wait, that would be, yeah, okay, it goes on the terrain piece, on the basing. Let's say all the numbers are in order, so the scheme for these will be man, I might have pictures of these on my Instagram, but it's continuing the what we call the synthwave Tyranids from time past. So blues, purples, very dark but with bright highlights. Blue armor, like blue carapace, and purple flesh. Some pinks and claws and stuff will be black. Oh, there you go. All right. Thanks, Gosu, for linking that. Head. Yeah, you're doing like a cyberpunk theme. Yeah, your theme on those Tyranids is great looking too, so. Right. So Death Leaper is done. Now we just need to paint the base, or not paint the base, we need to assemble the base. So 39 and 38. There's 39. There's 38. Let's see. It's like that. Cool little pipes. Okay, 40 and 41. Right there. And then 42. I know this is like a unique character, but it does feel good to completely empty a sprue. Assembling minis. Two more pieces. 43 and 44. There's 44. Empty sprue. 43. Sprue pile grows. Guy. There. Okay, cool. Curious how big the Death Leaper is. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. If not, I'll show you tomorrow, or I'll be painting them and you'll get to see. This thing goes on. It's like it fits right in right there. Okay, there's two little dots. The right orientation. Okay, let's glue this thing down. A little overboard with glue because it's on a base. And we don't have to worry about losing detail as much. Put this in view right there. And then Death Leaper has his way of sitting on this base. he's got a notch for his foot there. Is that foot notch? Be like that. So he'll stand up. All right. He's barely on this base, though. This plastic cement is doing a lot of work. So he's not significantly bigger than the other. If you keep in mind that it's hard to tell, I don't want to move him right now. He's going to stay where he is, but he's got kind of more of a presence. His head is bigger. His claws, I think, are slightly bigger. And he's got the big cape, but he's also standing on like a scenic base, and this guy's crouched down. I would say 1-to-1 size comparison, there's not much of a difference in size. Just a little more epic, yeah. Yeah, just a little more. Yeah. So we assembled a couple neurolictors. I do hate this pose, though. I mean, I know there's the meme about this pose, but I really hate this pose. You can't tell what's going on. This mini. But we got neurolictor. We got regular lictor. We got another neurolictor. We have pyrovores. Little chunky pyrovores. I do have... This is the biovore. So I assembled a biovore yesterday. I put this guy together. Sorry, it's too high. I don't want to knock over my other here. So we got biovore. I do have 10 hormigons to assemble. I think I'm not going to assemble them today, but they are the new ones. So we can take a look at the screws. We'll put Death Leaper's instructions in the instruction pile. Oh, there's a large base. Oh, there's Ripper swarms here too. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, hopefully these sit better on the bases than the old Hormigons did. Okay, three steps to assemble a Hormigon. It's 1, 2, 3. And you're done. And some of them have head options for some reason. And the Rippers are just one piece. Oh, alright. Why do they give you so many head options? Let's look at these different heads here. I don't think they're any different, they're just mouth open, mouth closed. Yeah, it seems like it's just you want their mouth open or not. All right, well, cool. So I'm gonna probably put these together today. Oh, okay, all right, Scott. All right, mouth breather mode. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good. These will be quick to assemble. So I'm probably gonna assemble these today. I don't know if I'll be able to prime and base coat these minis tonight. If I don't, that means I'm painting something else tomorrow, and then Thursday I'm gonna start. I'll start it on all these minis. I'll start painting everything. If somehow I do, or somehow I am able to prime and get all these guys going, then I'll be back painting Tyranids tomorrow. But we got what, 4, 6, 7. Include the spore mines. That's 16, 26 minis to paint. 27 minis to paint with the Ripper Swarms. So just all the time. Yeah. You thought it was noon? I know. Yeah, that'd be nice. I would have plenty of time to assemble all these. But I'm gonna call it there. And then I'm gonna get some afternoon chores done and everything. But thanks for coming to hang out, guys. This was nice. It was nice sitting down and I feel like I haven't assembled minis in a while. I had a good amount of time. Assemble just a bunch of plastic minis. So yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, and we'll be painting minis. We'll be painting something. So yeah, I hope to see you guys then. And until then, you guys have a wonderful afternoon. All right, bye everybody.